in front of the customer. So in software services and products industry, your personality is a company personality. So it's very important how you carry yourself, conduct yourself in front of the customer, your manners, etiquettes, the way you greet people. You go for an interview, you need to have an eye-to-eye contact. You shake hand firmly. So all these gestures reflect into your personality. If you are shy, you are not having eye-to-eye contact, the interviewer will get a feeling that if you can't have eye-to-eye contact with us, how can you demonstrate your ability in front of our customers? So these all characteristics and parameter reflects inside you, which comes during the interview process. So personality. Passion. How do we judge passion? We ask many questions. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What has interested you during your college career? Why would you like to get into technology? Or somebody says, I would like to get into finance. There is something inside you which is telling during the interview process that this is what you would like to do. And during that process, your passion is judged by the interviewer. Are you deviating from your passion? Sometimes during the interview, candidate will come and say, yeah, HR sounds interesting. Okay, HR sounds interesting. Or you'd like to get into, or you're determined to get into HR. Sometimes interviewer will confuse you by giving a question. You have come for an interview for technology field, and they will say, hey, would you like to get into marketing? It seems like you have a great personality, good approach, you have a lot of creative thinking, you might do a very good job in marketing. The person will say, wow, yeah, marketing sounds great. So there are two aspects here. Either you really don't know what you want to get into. Number two, you are really fresh and green to even understand what marketing can offer you, and you're not clear, you want to test it out, which is fine. But in this whole process, a good employer would like to know, have you thought through about your career, and do you really know where you are heading, so that the company can groom you in that particular direction. Because no boss is going to sit every day with you and mentor you and manage you in such a way so that in 2 years later you become a successful solution architect or chief technology officer, or become a senior software engineer and things like that. So you have to take charge of your own career. Nobody else is going to take a charge of your own career. So first understand that when you are out in the job market, you are the driver. Nobody else is going to drive you. You take a charge of what job you want. You get it from the employer. Be clear. Read about articles. Consult your counselors and professors in college. Discuss with your friends. And more reading you do, more understanding you have about the market trends. Start figuring it out. What are you good at? And then build your career graph in your mind. Even you are looking for a job which will take you into freshers role, and you will get into a campus hiring or go for first year, second year job into any corporate company, but you need to map in your mind where you will be 5 years down the line in this company or some other company, 10 years down the line in that company, and that will drive your career. Don't let interview process, opportunities drive your career. So passion starts to come from now. As you walk out from college, your passion is there within you. It may be not judged by many people. Attitude, the most important character. As I was referring about Three Idiots movie, the reason that guy got selected was only because of attitude. At least when I'm personally interviewing any candidate in Fulcrum Worldwide, I look at it attitude as the highest, most characteristics in hiring any person. And how do you look at attitude? You look at attitude the way the upbringing has been for that person, how that person has been behaving during the college days, how has been his pattern during work. So you have to have many questions which we ask interviewee, and we get to know, is this person consistent with his answer? Is he solid in his answer? Is he going to blend with the team we are going to put in place? Will he have his opinion, and whether his opinion will be heard by everybody? So attitude plays the most important characteristics. We have many other panelists. I'm pretty sure you guys need to listen to everyone. What my views may not be the 100% correct views, but what I have been successful in hiring right candidate, I'm just sharing you my perspective. So for me, we have globally 600 employees, and when I look at any guy for any role, either a vice president delivery or sales and marketing head or 3 years experienced person in a technology role, whenever I'm presented to interview a candidate, I pay a lot of attention to attitude. Attitude has correlations with transparency, honesty. If what you are saying, if you are meaning, and you are transparent about it, interviewers are going to get it through your answer. And that's exactly what they're looking for in a candidate. Am I getting a good candidate whom we can groom, who is transparent, who is coachable, who can understand what we are teaching, and we can nurture this candidate and bring into the level where our customers are demanding in the industry? So attitude. Now for me, in this graph, we are looking for, say, 5 years experienced person. Fulcrum, we do portal technologies like LifeRay, SharePoint, WebSphere portal. So in portal technology or in different other technology, 4 years experienced guy. But you're not getting a 4 years experienced guy. You got a 2 years experienced guy. Sometimes in our company, people will say, no, we have to look for 4 years guy. And we will overrule that and look for 2 to 3 years experienced guy or 2 years experienced guy who has an ability and aptitude to learn and deliver the experience of 4 years person. And you'll be surprised to hear it happens many times in our company. The guy who is 6 years not able to meet the expectation, what a 2-year candidate comes in and meet the expectation. And that all happens because of the aptitude, the attitude, and the hard work, determination, what a candidate puts into a job in learning and delivering. So, and well, he works or she works into a project for 6 months and 1 year. What's going to happen? The person becomes a 3 years experienced person. Time flies like anything. The person has become 4 years experienced person. Well, experience, you can always get it by the time, and time flies. You can always get skills over the time. But you cannot build your personality, passion, attitude just by the time. And so these are some of the things which and then start thinking about it. These are the magic quadrant. In this quadrant, you try to plot your own characteristics. Many of you use Facebook, Twitter, a lot of social networking website. It's very easy for people to track your character and what you are speaking and where you are speaking, So it's better to be honest and transparent in the industry. Otherwise, your friends get to know about you. Oh, you did something this 2 weeks back, but you are presenting something else. Don't do that. Maintain your integrity. If you have said something, you have done something, maintain that integrity across all the time. Because when the opportunity presents for you to speak, those transparency will help you accelerate in life. The final point on this slide I would like to share my thought is, which I briefly talked about, have a clarity on your personal vision. Any company succeeds and grows. One of the important characteristics for a growing company and holding any fast track growing company is vision. So you need to have a company has a vision, you need to have your own vision and align those vision together. That's when you will have a long-term alignment with the company and you will be more satisfied on a different job roles when it is presented inside the company, because every year appraisal happens and you keep getting a new opportunities, All right, if we can move to the next slide, please.